Hello everyone, welcome to Engineering Tunes, where me and my friend Prathamesh are trying our best to make programming easy and enjoyable so that you can transform your beautiful ideas into software. So in this video, we are going to develop Tic Tac Toe game. Yes, I know many times you have played this game during our school days. Okay, but now grow up guys, this time is to develop this particular game for coming generation. Okay, so let's understand what exactly we are going to develop. Okay, so let me play this particular game with Prathamesh for you. Okay, so that you will understand the functionalities of this particular application. So I run the application, I got this particular window. Now I start playing the game. So I select over here. Okay, now Prathamesh turn. Okay, now I select over here. Okay, now Prathamesh turn. Now I select over here. Okay, now I select over here. Okay, so Prathamesh wins. Okay, now I don't want to select over here. Let me change this particular thing. Okay, let me change this particular thing. But it's not allowed. Once you played, then you cannot change this particular button. Okay, so this is the one functionality. Once you played, you should not able to change this particular value once it is played. Done. Next thing, when I click on new game, everything is reset, and now we both are ready to play it again. Done. But this video is not about playing the game, but this video is about developing this particular game. So guys, your first task is to develop this particular UI. We have already seen how to develop this UI. Okay, and don't tell me that you are going to develop 9 buttons one by one, not at all. Okay, you need to develop this particular UI with the help of dynamic UI concept that we have already seen in the previous video. If you missed that particular video, you missed 2 important video. Okay, so first of all, develop this particular game, and then we will see how can we apply the logic for this particular game. Okay, so best of luck, develop this particular UI. So welcome back guys. So when your form is loaded, this function or this particular code will execute. Okay, so all your buttons are created in flow layout, and when user click on particular button, I'm calling the function move blade. What is use of this particular function? This particular function is responsible to change the text of particular button based on the turn. If it is the first turn, it will change the text of button to X. For second turn, O. For third turn, again X. For fourth turn, again it's O. Okay, so call this function move blade and try to code this for this particular function. So welcome back guys. So when user click on this particular button, then I need to access that particular button. So when user click particular button, this function will call, that is nothing but move blade. So here in click button, I got this particular button, and I use variable turn to decide which player is playing. That is initial value of that turn variable, which is of integer type. Initial value is 0. So in turn equals to 0. Now if I am checking, if turn equals to 0, that means first player is playing the game. So if turn equals to 0, click button text equals to X. So X appear on that particular click button. Done. And then its background color changes, and then turn variable set to 1. That means now it is turn for second player. So if it is a turn for second player, else part will execute, click button text equals to O, its color will change, and now turn set to 0. Now it is a turn for first player. And after doing this, okay, click button dot enable equals to false. That means no user will again click on that particular button. Got this? So if you are done, write down this code by your own, then congratulate yourself. Otherwise, pause the video over here and write down the what we can say that code for move blade function. Okay, and now let me discuss with you the logic for that's nothing but a winning condition for particular my Tic Tac Toe game. So when a particular user will win, then when user will win, that based on 3 conditions. Which are those 3 conditions? Either it will get the same value in a particular row, that is if this particular row will get the value X, then X will win. Same for this row, same for this row. Or if it is getting the particular same value in a particular column, that is 1, 2, 3. Okay, if it gets the same value in particular column, then also user will win. And then we need to check this diagonal and anti-diagonal values. Done. So I need to check 3 conditions. First for vertical, second horizontal, and then diagonal condition. Done. How can I access this particular thing? So first of all, I required this 2-dimensional array of dimension 3 by 3. So let's see how can we declare 2-dimensional array in C#. Okay, So the syntax is little different. I'm having the string type of array, two-dimensional array. So string, just column, just comma. Okay. So that means here compiler is expecting two values, first value comma second value, and then name of this two-dimensional array is game board equals to new string 3 by 3. So I got the two-dimensional array of size 3 by 3. What I want next? So, and this particular array is nothing but my flow layout that we have already seen in previous video. Okay, that your flow layout is nothing but one-dimensional array. So when user click a particular button, definitely it's very much easy for me to get the index of that particular button. Let's say that index is 4. Okay, so when user click on this particular button, I will get the index value that's equals to 4. Done. But I'm performing operation on this two-dimensional matrix. So which button to be clicked when its index is 4? Okay, when its index is 4, that's nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. So this particular button is clicked. That's nothing but 1, 1. That means whenever I am getting the index in one-dimensional array, I need to update its respective index in two-dimensional array. Okay, so that means I need to convert the index of one-dimensional array into the two-dimensional array of 3 by 3. How can we do this? Guys, easy task. In fact, pause the video, try to think this particular thing by your own. Okay, how can you calculate the particular row index and column index from one-dimensional array index? Pause this video, think by your own. If not, come back again, I'll continue the video. So by using the formulas. Okay, so here I am getting this particular index button to be clicked. Okay, that button click, I got its index. I store this particular index into variable index. Then row equals is nothing but index divided by 3. So this particular row, okay, I got the index 4. So if I divide this particular index by 3, what I got? That's nothing but 1. Okay, now column equals to index mod 3. If I divide 4 by 3, I got remainder, that's equals to 1. So this 1, 1 is nothing but index of this particular value. Okay, so if user click let's say button 6, okay, then according to my formula, that's nothing but 6 by 3. So 6 by 3 division is 2 and remainder is 0. That's nothing but 2, 0. This particular value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I am getting the index from one-dimensional array out into the two-dimensional array with the help of these two formulas. And then accordingly, I need to update my game board matrix. Okay, guys, I know this is going to be little complex, definitely much more easy than the solution available on internet. Okay, because here we have developed this game, we have developed our own logic to develop this particular game. Okay, so and that's why we are explaining you in very simple and effective way. Okay, so and definitely at the last we'll revise the whole code again, but for time being understand each and everything. So I got the index from one dimensional, update particular value in two dimensional. What's after that? I will increase my move variable by 1, because if move variable reach to 9, that means all buttons are clicked and there is no result, game has drawn. Okay, if it is not, I need to check after clicking particular button, I need to check whether this particular user wins the game or not. How can I check? If this particular button clicked by user, then I need to check its diagonal, its vertical and horizontal values of respective rows and column. So I am calling the function check winning condition by passing row and column index. Okay, if it returns true, I will display winner is that particular thing. If it is false, then do nothing. So let's call the function check winning condition. So in check winning condition, I got the index in terms of rows and column. Okay, so if move double equals to 9, that means if all buttons are clicked, then game is draw. Return false and do nothing, game finished over there. Okay, you need to play it again. Okay, now if it is not, I need to check first of all horizontal condition. Then that means I need to check its remaining two values in the same row. In the same row, done. So in the same row, values are nothing but this particular row of 0, row of 1 and row of 2. So I am checking if game board of row 0, okay, is equals to game board of row 1. If two values are same, okay, then it's fine. Then again check whether these two values are same or not. That's nothing but row of 1 and row of 2. So and game board, okay, and then game board of row of 0 equals to game board of row of 2. Done. If it is so, that means all the values are same and return true. That means particular game is win by the player who is having X as a text. Done. So if it is not, then I need to check its vertical is nothing but column value remains the same. I need to check its row values. So this is nothing but column of, that is nothing but 0 column, 1 column and 2 column. Done. So here I am checking game board of 0 column equals to game board of 1 column. That's nothing but I am checking these two values from a particular form of particular column. Okay, if it is same, then I need to check its remaining two values, that is nothing but 0 column and 2 column. Done. If it is so, return true, that means particular game is win by a particular winner who is having that particular text. If it is not, then I need to check its diagonal value. So first of all, I need to check this particular diagonal. But first of all, I need to check diagonal values only for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 values. Okay, this particular values I don't need to check diagonal condition. Okay, so first of all I need to detect these 5 elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how can I detect this particular 5 values? Okay, for example, let's focus on this particular values. If I subtract the column value from row value, that is nothing but for this particular value, row is 0, column is 0. 0 minus 0, I got the value 0. For this particular value, its index is 0, 2. If I subtract column from row, I got the value, that's nothing but minus 2. For this particular value, 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, already taken. Then this particular value, 2, 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. I got the value 2. Over here, 2 minus 2, that's nothing but 0, already taken. So if I subtract the column value from row value and if I am getting the result 0, 2 or minus 2, then that particular value is nothing but a diagonal element. Then so I need to check if row minus column equals to 0 or row minus column equals to 2 or row minus column equals to minus 2. Similar thing we have already done in stone paper scissor game. Okay, so this will reduce my number of conditions. Okay, if you are having any other logic, all these things are welcome, but right now focus over here. Okay, so if this particular condition is true, then I need to check its diagonal element. So if row double equals to column, that is I need to check whether it is this diagonal, that is principal diagonal or not. So when it is a principal diagonal, when it is 0, 0, 1, 1 or 2, 2. So if row double equals to column, then I need to check its remaining two values, that is nothing but 0, 0, 1, 1 and 2, 2. So here I am writing game board of 0, 0 equals to game board of 1, 1 and that is equals to game board of 0, 0 double equals to game board of 2, 2. Okay, so I check all three values. Done. If all is having same value, then definitely return true and that particular user will win. If it is not, first of all check row not equals to column, that's nothing but this particular diagonal. Okay, if this on this particular diagonal I am checking 0, 2, this value 0, 0 and 2, 0. If all are same, returns true. So this is the code for winning condition. I hope you got the code. Try this code by your own with our logic and then try to develop your own logic. First of all, try to write down the code with the logic that we have explained you. Okay, so best of luck for that. So welcome back guys. Last thing is remaining, that's nothing but after playing the game, when user click on new game, okay, then what I need to do, first of all I need to enable all the buttons in the flow layout. Next thing, I need to set the text of all buttons to null. What is next thing? I need to reset the background color of all buttons to white. Done. Those three things I need to do when user clicks on new game. But here I am going to access all these buttons with the help of index. Till this point we have seen that how to get index of particular button. Now we'll see how to get button from particular index. So simple guys. So we'll take a for loop. So initially move equals to 0. So for I equals 0, I less than 9, I plus plus, because my flow layout is nothing but, yes, one dimensional array. So what is the first button? That's nothing but with index 0. So I am writing flow layout panel, done, because all my buttons is into the flow layout. So flow layout panel dot controls of I. That means this particular button, its text equals to null. So for this particular button whose index is 0, text set to null, its enable property set to true and is back color set to white. Done. and this repeats for all the buttons from 0 to 8. So all buttons are reset, and now I am very much ready to play new game. But don't forget to reset game board array, that is nothing but this array. So I equals to 0, I less than 3, I equals j equals row, j less than 3, and game board of ij double equals to null. Okay, so this game board is reset again, and let's play it again, guys. Okay, so I hope you got the code. If it is not, let me revise this code very fastly to you. Okay, so first of all, what happens when user click on particular button, when my form is loaded, okay, all 9 buttons are created. After that, when user click on particular button, it's calling the function move plate. So let's call the function move plate. In move plate function, first of all, I decide the turn, and accordingly I am changing its text. Okay, and after that I am set its enable property to false, and after that I need to make necessary changes in my game board array, but game board array is of 2-dimensional, flow layout array is in 1-dimensional. So I am getting index from 1-dimensional array and update its appropriate index in 2-dimensional array, and after that I need to check its winning condition. So in winning condition function, I am writing the whole logic. Okay, by checking its horizontal value, checking its vertical value, check whether the particular button is in the diagonal or not. If it is in principal diagonal, different logic. It is in another diagonal, different logic, and accordingly return the value true or false. If it is written true, then that particular user is winner. Message box winner is the user who is playing the particular text. Done. And if move and then move plus plus, if move will reach to 9, okay, if move will reach to 9, then show message game is draw. Done. That's all, guys. Best of luck. Develop this game, share the exe with your friends, and enjoy the show. So thanks for joining Engineering Tunes, where engineering is made easy. But if you are having any doubts, you can use our discussion section, where others can also reply and see your doubts. But if you want to contact us, you can contact on letstalk@engtunes.com.